Educated by Tara Westover is a gripping memoir that details her incredible journey from a childhood marked by isolation and ignorance to a life of self-discovery and education. Born to survivalist parents in the mountains of Idaho, Westover's story is one of resilience and the transformative power of education. Her upbringing was unconventional, to say the least, with no formal schooling and a family environment steeped in paranoia and control. Yet, despite these challenges, she eventually broke free, obtaining a PhD from Cambridge University and gaining a broader understanding of the world and herself. Early life and family dynamics. Tara Westover was born in 1986 in rural Idaho to a family that was deeply distrustful of the government and modern institutions. Her father, Gene, a pseudonym, was a strict Mormon and a survivalist who believed that the government was corrupt and the world was on the brink of apocalypse. This belief led him to isolate his family from society, forbidding them from attending school or seeking medical attention from doctors. Tara's mother, Faye, also a pseudonym, was a midwife and herbalist who supported Gene's extreme views, though she showed moments of independence and compassion. The Westover children, 7 in total, grew up without birth certificates, medical records, or any formal education. They spent their days working in their father's junkyard, where safety was often neglected in favor of efficiency and profit. Accidents were frequent, and injuries were treated with home remedies, regardless of their severity. Tara's father was a dominating force in the household, his worldview shaping every aspect of their lives. His fear of the government and impending doom permeated their daily existence, creating an atmosphere of fear and suspicion. Education and self-discovery. Tara's formal education began at the age of 17 when she decided to teach herself enough mathematics, grammar, and science to pass the ACT and attend college. Her desire to learn was fueled by a growing awareness that there was a world beyond the mountain and her father's rigid beliefs. Despite the challenges, she was accepted into Brigham Young University, BYU, where she encountered a world vastly different from the one she knew. At Brigham Young University, Tara experienced culture shock. She was unfamiliar with basic historical events, such as the Holocaust, and struggled to fit in with her peers who had grown up with access to formal education and modern conveniences. Yet, her thirst for knowledge and determination drove her to succeed. She studied history, philosophy, and political science, subjects that opened her eyes to new perspectives and challenged her previous beliefs. Her time at BYU was transformative, as she began to question her upbringing and the control her father exerted over her life. Tara's pursuit of education took her to Cambridge University, where she studied under renowned historian Jonathan Steinberg. It was here that she began to see her life through a different lens, recognizing the abuse and manipulation she had endured. Steinberg encouraged her to reflect on her experiences and to write her story, which would eventually become Educated. Family conflict and estrangement. As Tara's education progressed, her relationship with her family deteriorated. Her newfound knowledge and independence were seen as a betrayal by her father, who believed she was being corrupted by the world. Her brother, Sean, a pseudonym, was particularly abusive, both physically and emotionally, a fact that Tara had to come to terms with as she gained distance from her family. The tension reached a climax when Tara confronted her parents about Sean's abuse, hoping to protect herself and her siblings. Instead of support, she was met with denial and condemnation. Her father, unable to accept any challenge to his authority, accused her of being possessed by the devil and turned the family against her. This marked the beginning of Tara's estrangement from her family, a painful but necessary step in her journey toward self-empowerment and healing. The role of memory and identity. One of the central themes of Educated is the role of memory in shaping identity. Tara grapples with the conflicting memories of her childhood, trying to reconcile the love she felt for her family with the pain they caused her. She reflects on the nature of memory, acknowledging that her recollections may be imperfect, but they are integral to her understanding of who she is. The process of writing Educated was, for Tara, an act of reclaiming her narrative. By confronting her past and examining her memories, she was able to redefine herself, independent of her family's influence. This journey of self-discovery was not without its challenges, as Tara had to come to terms with the fact that the people she loved the most were also the ones who hurt her the most. The power of education. Education for Tara was not just about academic learning. It was a means of liberation. Through her studies, she gained the tools to critically analyze her upbringing and the beliefs that had been imposed on her. Education provided her with the language to articulate her experiences and the confidence to assert her independence. Tara's story underscores the transformative power of education, particularly for those who are marginalized or isolated. It is through education that she was able to break free from the cycle of abuse and control, to challenge the narratives that had defined her life, and to create a new identity for herself. Conclusion. Educated is a powerful memoir that explores the complexities of family, identity, and the pursuit of knowledge. Tara Westover's journey from an isolated survivalist upbringing to becoming a scholar at Cambridge University is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the transformative power of education. Her story is one of courage and determination, as she navigates the painful process of breaking away from her past and forging a new path for herself. Westover's memoir challenges readers to reflect on their own beliefs and the ways in which their upbringing has shaped their identity. It is a reminder that education is not just about acquiring knowledge, but about gaining the tools to think critically, to question, and to grow. Educated is more than just a story of academic achievement. It is a deeply personal account of one woman's struggle to find her place in the world, to understand her past, and to define her own future. In the end, Tara Westover's story is a universal one, resonating with anyone who has ever questioned where they come from and who they want to be. It is a memoir that inspires and challenges, offering a powerful testament to the strength of the human spirit and the enduring value of education.